If you haven't seen Sinners yet, you're missing out. Released in April of 2025, it's a horror film with elements of historical fiction, folklore, and spiritual fantasy, and a thriller. Now, I'll give you no spoilers, but it reunites Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan, the legendary duo behind Fruitvale Station, Creed, and Black Panthers Part 1 and 2. Coogler is director and Michael B. Jordan is actor. It's like one of the best duos we've seen since Kobe and Shaq or Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Just balling on an elite level in their field. So what is Sinners? Well, it's more than just a spooky story. It's a haunting slow burn about blood, belief, and broken legacy. Set in the rural South in the early 1900s, the film follows two twin brothers. One is a man of the cloth and the other a man of vice. There are two twins that are known as Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan at the same time. Due to Hollywood magic, of course. Their paths cross in ways that are tragic, terrifying, and deeply personal. But underneath that family tension lies a much bigger story, one about generational pain, buried secrets, and the battle for spiritual survival in a world stacked against you. Coogler doesn't just direct, he crafts. The film is soaked in mood, tension, and cultural weight. It earns its R rating and doesn't water anything down. It leans into Hoodoo, a black Southern tradition based off of African spiritual practices. The film taps into complexities of race and class in ways that Hollywood rarely dares, except for Spike Lee, and sometimes Jordan Peele. Michael B. Jordan deserves an Oscar nomination, Coogler deserves a Best Director nomination, and this film deserves a Best Picture nomination as well. It's not just the critics, but the fans love this. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 97% score on both. If you want black storytelling that's rich and layered and doesn't apologize, then Sinners delivers. With a budget of over $90 million, it's probably one of the most expensive non-franchise movies ever made with a black lead. But it's a big hit and it's on its way to make about $400 million at the box office, which is a major win, so more black movies with a high budget will get a chance to be made in the future, which is a good thing. I probably want to acknowledge Get Out while we're here. Shot on a shoestring budget of just $4 million, its success let the world know that people want to see black-led, complex stories that include horror and suspense and thrills. Swarm, streaming on Amazon, does this very well. Basically a Gen Z black female Joker. I'll be talking about this project at another time. It's really good. And now we got Sinners out here just demolishing it at the box office. And was the #1 movie at the box office for 2 weeks in a row until the Thunderbolts showed up. Not that the Thunderbolts is better, it's not. It's just that you have that Hollywood Disney machine behind it. But what did happen with Sinners, what you don't see very often, is its biggest box office wasn't its opening weekend. The second week actually was bigger than the first weekend, which is very rare. So that means you had strong buzz and word of mouth, because most movies have their biggest opening at the beginning and then they drop after that. But this one actually went up in the second week. So that strong buzz and word of mouth. So Michael B. Jordan should be joining Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, and Sidney Poitier as the only black man to win an Oscar for Best Actor when the Oscars come back around in 2026. And what I am most proud about on this movie is it's not a franchise. It's not a toy, it's not a comic book, it's not a video game. It's something we don't get enough of. It's an original story with depth, nuance, and something to say, and supreme craftsmanship. I mean, seriously, aren't you tired of sequels like The Fast and the Furious? They just keep coming over and over and over, and they don't know when to quit. So finally, something that's good and it's original and it's great. So be sure to go see Sinners and support it, and subscribe to Comic Power for more, where I talk about not just comics, but all of pop culture as well. And I always tell you the truth.